Okay, so now we're going down to Gilgamesh. And honestly, kind of do wish we got Lancer, but we'd have Gilgamesh, which is still pretty good. Well, not even pretty good, but better. But still, Lancer was there first, and I do wish we got him. But anyway, looking at his lightcone, he increases the wearer's attack by 18%, his energy regen by 10%, and then when the wearer uses an ultimate, for every 1 energy consumed, increases the wearer's ultimate damage dealt by 0.2%. Well, 0.20%, up to a maximum of 72%. So I'm guessing his ultimate's going to be something like Argenti's, where it has a secondary maximum cap that you can fill up to. When the wearer enters combat or uses ultimate, the wearer gains King's Entertainment, lasting for 3 turns, while the wearer holds King's Entertainment, increases all allies' critical damage by 24%. The effect cannot be stacked. Okay. And then if at S5, it goes up to 30%, 20%, and then it goes up to 0.40%, and then 144%, which is pretty good. I do wish the base numbers were higher though, which would then increase these, but still. I wish this was like a base probably around maybe 20, 25%. This is fine where it is. I'm just talking about the attack increase in general. I think this is fine where it is, but I'm talking about this main number itself. And then going on to Gilgamesh himself. I do really like his design, honestly. Like, my goodness. I love how they did Gilgamesh. I didn't look at Rin here, I looked at her mainly in her tutorial. But, gosh, I love how they did Gilgamesh. But going on to his traces anyway. His bonus abilities. I do not know how to say that. Higanage? Higamon Strife? I think I said that right. While Gilgamesh is on the field, increase all allies' attack by 20% and critical damage by 20%. That's actually really good. Just for him being around, he gives a buff. But I'm thinking that also means, well, he's alive too. So as long as he's alive, that buff is around. If the target's maximum energy exceeds 140, for every one energy that exceeds for every 1 point of max energy, additionally increase the attack and critical damage by 1%, up to a maximum. Additionally, wait, I'm just getting overly excited because I'm seeing Argenti buffs. But if the target's maximum energy exceeds 140%, 140, for every 1 excess points of max energy, additionally increase attack and crit damage by 1%, up to a maximum additional increase of 1%. He's good of 100%, not 1%. Why did I say that? But he's good for Saber and Argenti. This is beautiful. When Gilgamesh uses ultimate, gain 2 interests. When other ally characters use ultimate, Gilgamesh additionally gains 2 interests and regenerates a fixed amount of energy equal to 30% of energy consumed this time. Okay. So basically, if I have if I have like what 180 energy, and then he gains like 30% of it, he's going to gain 40, not 40, but like 50 something of that energy. I think. If I'm like thinking about that right, I don't know. Math is math, but it's called Epic's opening. Let's see. Heroes Hatur. I think I said that right. During the current battle, for every 1 point of interest gained by Gilgamesh, increase his critical damage by 25%. This effect stacks up to 6 times. Okay, so this coincides with this? No, with this. Okay. So when he when he uses his ultimate, he gains 2 interests. And then when allies use their ultimate, he also gains 2 interests. And then this keeps happening. And then for every 1 point of interest, he gains 25% critical damage. So he's get up to like 150% critical damage, if I'm thinking about that right. I probably have to see it in battle to see how that looks. So I'll check that out after using. I'll try to see if I could use an ultimate like what. So I need to use Gilgamesh's ultimate. Maybe like what? So Gilgamesh gains. What? Gilgamesh would gain 2. Say Saber uses hers, so that's 2. Maybe if Sunday was there, he uses one of his ultimates, so that's 2. And if Ho was there, she uses hers, that's 2. So 2, 4, 6. Oh, so just using 3 ultimates would gain 6. So just popping 3 ultimates would gain all 6 stacks. Okay. So I just need to pop 3 ults to see how that works. And he increases his critical rate a lot, so I guess I'll calculate his critical rate first. Goes up by another 4. Almost forgot this one down here. Increases critical rate by 18%. And then this goes up by 4. This goes up by 6, so that's 10. Yeah, he increases it by 18, so increases them both by 18%. It's pretty nice. And then that he increases by basically 8%. Then his talents amuse me to the fullest. When a teammate uses their ultimate, Gilgamesh gains a king's burden. That sounds pretty tough. Which increases damage dealt by this unit by 40%, lasting 3 turns. Initially, automatically uses basic attack at the start of this unit's turn. So does that end his turn? Oh no. When another allied target takes action, Gilgamesh gains 1 point of interest. For each point of interest in possession, increases this unit's speed by 10%. When interest reaches 10 for the first time, enters the interest. I don't know how to say that. Peak state? I think I said that right. I don't know. probably did not, peaked state. In that state, can only use skill lasting for the entire battle. I don't know. After using skill, clears this unit's interest. So after he uses this skill, I guess, I grant you permission to strike. It's AoE. And it has 20 toughness reduction. This is to show it. When Gilgamesh or Saber attacks, okay, Gilgamesh or Saber, the attack tally increases by 1. After an ally unit attacks, if the attack tally reaches 8, Gilgamesh and Saber launch a joint follow-up attack, dealing lightning damage equal to 400% of Gilgamesh and wind damage equal to 600% of Saber's attack to all enemies, respectively. So basically just like 1,000 damage total? Okay, that's pretty nice. Then Gilgamesh gains 3 interests. Yo, he just has a lot of ways to gain interest, so he's gonna gain that bonus critical damage fairly easily. Okay. Where was I? Saber regenerates a fixed 120 energy, and the next time she uses ultimate, the damage dealt becomes 200% of the original damage. After using joint follow-up attack, resets the attack tally. Okay. And then his skill, Gates of Babylon, gains King's Acknowledgement, allowing this unit to ignore 30% of the target's defense when dealing damage lasting for 3 turns. Okay, that's pretty nice. Deals lightning damage equal to 280% of Gilgamesh's attack to one designated enemy, and deals lightning damage to 140% of Gilgamesh's attack to adjacent targets. Okay, pretty nice. And then his ultimate, Enuma Elish, deals lightning damage to 400% of Gilgamesh's attack to all enemies, and additionally deals 10 instances of damage, with each instance of dealing lightning damage equal to 100% of Gilgamesh's attack to one random enemy. I do wish this was higher since it's Enuma Elish. Because if I remember, doesn't Ren deal more damage with her ultimate? I have to probably look real quick. Hold on for a sec. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, yeah. Okay, Ren ultimate does deal more damage, but it's to one enemy. Okay. Okay, that got me. That's okay. That has me a little bit confused. Why is Rin doing more damage than Enma Elish? What? That's okay. Oh no. I feels like that has some injustice done to it. His technique is Enkidu. Let's see. After using technique, creates a special dimension lasting for 10 seconds. Enemies in the special dimension enter the king's perishment states. Enemies in the king's perishment state will cease action when entering combat by actively attacking enemies in king's perishment state. Causes all enemies to enter combat and deals lightning damage equal to 200% of Gilgamesh's. Okay. And he gains 3 interest from this. Okay. Only one dimension effect can be created. Okay, so this can't be stacked with anything else. I don't know, that feels like it has some injustice done to it. This should have been, like, this should have been 600%. This should be at least equal to Rin's. It's Enuma Elish. It's EA. Okay, maybe his Eidolons fix that. He who saw the deep. Eidolon 1. When Gilgamesh holds King's Acknowledgement, its defense ignored effect applies to other teammates, and King's Acknowledgement additionally increases Gilgamesh's attack by 60%. When using skill, additionally regenerates a fixed 40 energy. That's really good. That's actually really good. His E1 is really good. What? His defense ignore applies to all other teammates, and he gets a 60% attack increase. Will wisdom that encompassed all. When entering combat, Gilgamesh gains 5 interests, so he automatically gets that critical damage up. When using ultimate, gain an additional 5 interests, that's more critical damage up, and more speed on top of it. The damage multiplier of skill Gates of Babylon against the primary target multiplier. Oh, wait. Against the primary target increases by 100%, and its damage multiplier against adjacent targets increases by 50%. That's pretty good as well. I still think his E1 is better than his E2, just from the looks of it. I feel like they should swap places. Just from how good it is. His E1 should have been more gate kept than E2. That's just my opinion. I don't know. His E2 is not that, doesn't feel like that necessary. His E1's way more worth it. His E3 and E4 of course increase skills and stuff. His E4, King who bow to none. Gilgamesh regenerates... Gilgamesh energy regeneration increased by 20%. And he already has a 10% regen from his lightcone, so he gets 30%, and then if you probably even want to give him even more energy regeneration, you just stack on that tailpiece. So probably gets ultimate up pretty fast. He spam EA a lot. Pretty good. Oh, he has Enkidu on him. In this one, that's pretty nice. The soul that bore friendship. Oh, let's see. Increases the balance damage multiplier of Enuma Elish by 80%. Okay. While Gilgamesh is on the field, increase all characters, all type pen res pen by 20%. When a teammate uses Gilgamesh. Wait, when a teammate uses ultimate, Gilgamesh gains 1 point of golden rule, up to a total of 3 points. When this unit uses ultimate, consume all golden point rules, and for each point consumed, it increases the critical damage for the ultimate damage dealt by 100%. Okay. So his E6 increases Enuma Elish's bounce. It also buffs all allies. Then he gets buffed by all allies. So if you use the ultimates before casting Enuma Elish, you gain golden rule. When this unit uses ultimate, consume all golden rule points. For each point of golden rule consumed, increases the critical damage for ultimate damage dealt by 100%. So each golden rule counts. If I'm understanding this correctly, each golden rule should account as 100% critical damage, if I'm understanding that correctly. So that gives you 300% critical damage in total for each golden rule. So if you're already, say, at 100, not 100, but say like 400% critical damage, you just get up to 700% critical damage on your ultimate because you have 3 golden rule. Which is then pretty nice because you're dealing more damage. And then you have stuff that increase your defense. Not defense, but your like defense pen, res pen. So yeah, but honestly his E6 is way worth it. He's really built. He's well built. I'm gonna go into it. He's well built. Where is it? Start trial. He is well built. I will say that. His talents mainly revolve around pairing with Saber, of course. But I do want to try him with Argenti. Oh, he has Mornax Blade on his team. Where's that regular Blade? Mornax Blade, yeah. Whoa, okay. I'm wondering if he's at E6 during this, because I want to see if he's going to gain Golden Rule.
至高の美にひれ伏すのは当然のことよ。
Yeah, since I did own him, I am able to use his voice lines. How big is his range?
Huh?
His range is literally basically the same as Archer and Rin.
風をくれてやる。
Oh, his impair goes pretty far. And he has some well-defined abs. Oh, they give him chains on his
至高の美にひれ伏すのは当然のことよ。
With one of the Enkidu blades there too. Pretty nice. Overall, they did like a 10 out of 10 on his fit. I could see this as something Gilgamesh would wear, honestly. This does damage, I think.
Yes. They can't see me! They can't see me!
Hey, knucklehead! Look over here!
I want to see how this works, because...
This journey ends it all.
I think that was his basic attack. So I think his basic attack did skip over his turn, right? Now, I have his ultimate, so does he gain Golden Rule?
Torn flesh tempered 1,000 times into a blade!
He can gain Golden Rule. His critical damage is at 420. That King's Burden. Hmm. 90% so far in his critical rate.
Strike! Yeah! Demons, depart!
No need.
Don't come any closer!
Move aside, amateurs! fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
我が剣よ勝利へと導け
Oh, Gilgamesh is enhanced right here. He's at 12 stacks. So if I do this now, is he gonna launch a joint attack?
暴風よ舞い上がれこの明かりは星の希望地を照らす命の証エクスカリバ
遊びだ楽しめ
How do I launch this joint attack? So, because this is...
Ideo! 天の鎖起きよエア
Ooh, that looks nice.
原初の断りを知るがいいエヌマ・エリッシュ
Okay, that's not how I imagined it. Still looks pretty good.
A drawn sword knows no rest until
How
death.
do I launch a joint attack?
Tomb of Blades, eternal!
決着をつける聖剣解放よくも
Okay, so it's
絶
after
景
that.
よ
Purgatory, take hold! Return from death 1,000-fold. Burn this broken shell. You will serve as the tempering fire!
敗せよ
まだで
Someone your own side! I will bury you. Tomb of Blades, eternal!
戦闘ですね指示をマスターストライクエア
Do we have to fight?
Now that I think about it,
Why, of course!
could Blade participate in the next Holy Grail War? And Blade compete against Gilgamesh and be comparable to Shiro with his like creation of swords and be like projection magic? It's a thought. It's a thought. Honestly, it's a thought.
Give me strength!
No need.
この明かりは星の希望エクスカリバ
イデオ天の鎖
Purgatory, take hold!
聖剣解放
Didn't trigger that time. Do I need max stacks?
Tomb of Blades, eternal! Return from death 1,000. Burn this broken shell. You will serve as the
think I need
tempering
max
fire!
暴風よ舞い上がれこの明かりは星の希望エクスカリバ
起きよエア原初の断りを知るがいいエヌマ・エリッシュ
遅い
Okay, I'm a little bit confused on how to activate it. Because I activated it from Saber, now from Archer's Ultimate. Okay. It just needs a little more practice. But it's obviously they pair well together, but I do want to test out how it would work with Argenti. Because Argenti has a ton of energy you can use with it. Well, it probably wouldn't be as well as it is with Saber since he's literally made with Saber. Someday I'll get my SP Argenti. Someday. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Wish y'all luck on getting his lightcone, or getting him to E6, or getting his E1 if you're going for that. Get E2 even. But I'll see y'all later, and peace out. Hope you enjoy your day, your week,